My studio space has always been something that's been deeply personal and important to me, to the point where if I didn't have it tomorrow, I would feel like I lost a huge part of myself, and I'm not really sure that I would even know what to do. It was never really my intention to make a YouTube channel. This is just something that kind of happened organically. And the room was never really set up for making videos, and anytime I would make a video, I just kind of had to fit things in here or there. But when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I really started to worry about how I was doing videos in here. And then when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I really knew that it was going to be a problem if I wanted to continue going forward with YouTube content. And here we are about to cross 3,000 subscribers. This is an IBM Model M keyboard. And the interesting thing about this keyboard is the same age as me, with its manufacturing date only being 2 months younger. You see, this is the very keyboard that I grew up with and used for years. And I love this keyboard and I'll never get rid of it. Now, there was always others here and there, but this one is the one that really stuck with me, much like a lot of other people. But the issue is, this keyboard didn't really keep up pace with everything that was happening in the world. As much as I love the IBM Model M, this keyboard mostly just sits on a shelf nowadays. Every once in a while, I'll pull it out just to experience the nostalgia of growing up. But the truth is, sometimes love and nostalgia can be the death of individual growth. And as much as I love the old studio space, I'm not ready to sit on the shelf next to the Model M. I want to continue to grow and to experience new and exciting things. Everything in the studio has been ripped out, and what this means is I get to start with a blank slate, so as I continue to grow with the channel, the studio can be set up for the needs of the channel rather than trying to use the old space to just fit things in. This also means that the equipment that I use to shoot my videos gets to stay up permanently and move throughout the room. This means shorter delay times for my channel's content. Where I'm standing right now is where the desk and the bar were from my older videos. And now I have the opportunity where I can dedicate this space to something for the channel. I really haven't decided exactly what that is yet. There's a few things that I'm interested in that I might use this for, and it might change over time. But now, whereas before I didn't have dedicated space for filming, now I can make sure that everything in the room is something that I could pan or turn the camera, and there's something related to the channel. And if I wanted to, I can put another workbench right here and do something like engraving content, or even over there in a box, I have some resin printing stuff where I could set that up and do resin videos. I haven't really decided yet, but that's just one thing that's great about ripping everything out, is I get to start all over again. One big area for my channel has actually been some of the Blender videos and other tutorial videos that I filmed at this workstation. And it wasn't really easy to film videos at this station, as I really had to move a lot around to be able to set up equipment. And again, it's one of the benefits of being able to just pan the camera around the room. Everything that you're seeing right now is from a center perspective in this studio space, which means that I'm able to just turn it and I can deliver more videos faster. Now, this space isn't fully set up yet, and I have a lot of things to do throughout the whole room in general. But the idea is to be able to release more Blender videos, more tutorial videos, and more videos that require this workstation in general, because I really want to be able to deliver to those viewers who have come to the channel for that content. So let me go ahead and show you some of the things that I use on a daily basis when I'm actually filming for the channel. This right here is the Rode NTG2. It's a very, very directional shotgun mic, which means if it's off axis at all, there are issues with the audio. But it is one of the reasons that I have generally pretty good audio on the channel, but I have to move it around a lot based on where I'm filming. The other thing that I'm using right now is just a simple single fill light. Normally I use a light bar in my filming setups, but in here I don't really have that set up right now, so I'm just using a single film light since I have all these larger overhead lights, and I'm really not overly concerned with how lighting looks. And the other thing I use right here would be this mobile monitor on a dolly, which is wirelessly connected to the Blackmagic. That way I can make sure that my shots are in focus and all my lighting settings and everything are correct. And the last thing I use is one of the most important things, is this Samsung Galaxy tablet, which is connected remotely to the Blackmagic camera, so I can make sure that my focus and everything is set, and I can also remotely hit record on the camera. And lastly, I record on a Blackmagic Pocket 4K. I used to have more of these cameras, but recently I just liquidated them. I plan on getting more cameras so I can get other angles without having to move the camera around a million times during filming. One of the big things for me would be an overhead shot that I could use during tutorial videos. And fun fact, one of the reasons that I moved all my DeWalt equipment out here, other than the fact that I use it on a daily basis, is my camera is actually powered by DeWalt batteries. Now, before, that would have taken me quite a long time to reset up all the equipment for this shot, but I was able to show you everything I wanted to show you in the room and then bring the equipment back over here and set it up for this in under 2 minutes. Again, this means more content with less delay. This is going to be the main set, and over time, I'm sure it's going to change, as I'm not really sure exactly what I want back here, and I know I want to add things or take things away as the channel grows. Now, I get a lot of comments and messages about some of the same topics over and over again. And what used to happen is I used to have to take those comments and messages and see if the topic they were talking about was a priority for the channel. And now, because of this set, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can just bring over a printer, drop it on this workbench, and start working on it and turn the camera on. This Adventure 5M is the perfect example. I threw some lights in here that I just had laying around, but they're not the right color temperature. Now, because of this, I'm able to pull this printer up on this workbench and pull it apart and show people how to throw in their own lights from aftermarket sources. Now, if you're one of the people that loved the decor and the feel of the old videos, I'm sorry, you're not the only one. I really loved the way that studio space was and felt from day to day. But it's not really going to work with the channel going forward. So, it's just time for a fresh start.